Criticisms trail comments by Chibuike Amaechi calling for Rivers State to have a riverine governor in 2023. Obasanjo Gumi meets proposed solutions to banditry, other security challenges. Governor Nasir El-Rufai says proceeds from kidnapping by bandits funds Boko Haram activities in the northeast. Federal government directs states to halt vaccination halfway over short supply. On the foreign scene, COVID tests to be offered twice weekly to all in England. I am Ifemi Andrew. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo and Islamic scholar Sheikh Abubakar Gumi met on Sunday to discuss and propose possible solutions to the security challenges in Nigeria. The meeting, which held at the residence of the former president in Abeokuta State, Gumi briefed Obasanjo on measures and steps he had taken to stem the tide of insecurity in many parts of the north. In their resolution, Obasanjo and Gumi welcomed the use of carrot approach when necessary as part of the solutions to insecurity in the land. They both appealed to authorities and the people not to engage in politics. Governor El-Rufai said banditry and insurgency has evolved into what he described as a business and a structured industry.
It's been gradually evolving and getting worse with time. So I don't want to pin it on any particular reason. I think there are remote and immediate causes of the insecurity we are facing in Northwest, as some parts of North Central. But we have a feeling that the renewed attacks in Kaduna are not unconnected.
He also said Kaduna State was attacked because of his stance against paying ransom to kidnappers.
We will not negotiate with criminals, will not give them any money, and they will not make profit from kidnapping. Anyone that comes to Kaduna will not get a penny from the state government. He's likely to get bullets instead.
The Nigerian Air Force has dismissed the claim in a video by Boko Haram where the terrorist group said it shot down a missing Alpha jet. Boko Haram in a video released on Friday showed what appeared to be the downing of an aircraft and some Boko Haram fighters standing close to the parts of the downed aircraft. In reaction, Air Force spokesperson Edward Gabquet said the video released by Boko Haram was mere propaganda and the video was doctored. Recall that the Air Force last Wednesday declared the jet missing during an operation against the terrorists in Borno State. On Thursday, the Air Force said the jet may have crashed, but the cause of the crash was yet to be ascertained. It also named 2 pilots in the jet who were still missing. However, the jet is yet to be found. In Rivers State, the APC in Aoda East local government area has given the Minister of Transportation, Chibuike Amaechi, and Senator Magnus Abe 3 months to reconcile their differences or face further action. Rising from an extraordinary meeting of the party held in Uchigba community in Aoda East, where over 200 people attended, leader of the group, Ibiso Nwuche, said the ultimatum is in view of the failure of APC leadership in the state, where the people of Aoda East are yet to benefit since 2015 due to the crisis rocking the party.
We resolved that having not had any benefits from the party due to failed leadership from the state at the grassroots level of Aoda East, we resolved and gave them to the month of July this year to reconcile themselves at the top and move the party forward before we take next actions.
Mr. Nwuche said comments by Chibuike Amaechi directing the Riverine to prepare and produce APC governorship candidate to take over power in 2023 is his personal opinion, adding that the Ekpeye ethnic nationality will certainly express their interest in the governorship election in 2023.
There had not been any meeting in the party as to resolve the issue of zoning of governorship in 2023 to any ethnic group or any sections of the state. And neither were the ethnic groups, such as my ethnic group, Ekpe ethnic group, consulted in any way within the party. And I certainly believe that Ekpe will express her interest in governance of rivers in 2023. However, even the statement as to regards to the River Rhine, where can't you find river in River State? My community Chiba here were bordered by Sombai River and Orashi River.
Mr. Nwuche said comments The former lawmaker said Mr. Amechi should allow internal democracy thrive, as only delegates of the party can decide who should fly the party's flag. The Ogoni ethnic nationality in Rivers State has asked the PDP and the APC in the state to give a chance to qualify the Ogoni sons and daughters to contest for the governorship position in their parties. President of Kagote, Emmanuel Dia, in a statement signed by the acting publicity secretary of the organization, Obele Chu, explained that the move will enhance equity and political justice in favor of Ogoni. Mr. Dia, who was reacting to a recent comment by the Minister of Transportation, Chubuka Amechi, which urged everyone to come together and work to have a riverine governor in 2023, said the statement was upsetting, premature, undemocratic, and not in the interest of political justice. He said for the sake of political equity, the Ogoni people should be given a chance this time because no person from Ogoni has governed the state since its inception, despite its huge contributions to the economic and political development of the country. He also said the Ogonis were at the forefront of agitation for the creation of Rivers State alongside other ethnic nationalities and should be given the opportunity to contest the governorship in a fair contest in party primaries without being denied their rights of participation. The chairman of Agricultural Local Government Area and PDP chairmanship candidate for the April 17 local government area election, Roland Sekibo, has joined the other well-meaning Kalabari sons and daughters to commend Governor Wike for awarding and signing the construction of the Trans-Kalabari Road project. Mr. Sekibo, during the Thanksgiving and dedication service of the PDP local government area campaign committee in the area, said awarding the construction of the first phase of the Trans-Kalabari Road has shown the level of regard the governor has for the Kalabari people. The PDP chairmanship candidate Roland Sekibo also restated his commitment to serve the people of Akolga while appreciating their support and the PDP critical stakeholders in the area.
I want to thank you for the privilege once more to say I want to appreciate him for everything that he has done, for the confidence once more that in the place of me to serve. I want to appreciate him and I want to thank him for the Trans-Kalabari Road. He is admirable. I've not seen somebody that loves the Calabar people like Chief Department of it. And he has demonstrated this in his cabinet, the kind of the Calabar people that were in the trusted position. And the memorials project he has embarked on in Calabar land. The Trans-Kalabari Road has saved every other one that he has done. So let me use the opportunity to call Kalabari people to consistently come together to support Chief Department.
Also, the chairman of the PDP campaign committee in Akoga, Sir Ibim Dokubo, expressed optimism that the party will emerge victorious in the April 17 council polls.
The Lord is ever faithful and is ever sure. And that is the same manner that victory for us is going to be sure in Jesus' name. We want to invite all of you to be the Abuni Mamini Stadium on the 8th of April 2021, where we are going to flag off the campaign for the local government elections.
Still ahead, federal government directs states to halt vaccination halfway over short supply. Stay tuned.
The chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in Rivers State.
We crossfire in the morning.
Hotly felicitate the executive governor of Rivers State.
And tell you about the hard facts, and then let's talk into the chat station.
POS Africa and his cabinet, elected representative, and the entire Rivers people on the occasion of this year's Easter celebration. Ambassador Akam also thanked our honorable governor for fulfilling all his campaign promises of true Christian, especially the commission of the BBC Road flyover bridges and others still under construction. Also, the approval of the second phase of the Sakbewa, Bori, Road, and much anticipated Trans-Kalabari Road, including many other projects that have not only restored Port Harcourt to the Garden City status. He prays that God will continue to guide and strengthen His Excellency to do more in the state. Happy Easter, Sir Tamba Sina Wara, State Publicity Secretary.
We crossfire in the morning.
The paramount ruler of Rumulumeni communities, Royal Highness Eze Ndubueze Wobo Kocha Olumeni, has dismissed reports that he is unfit to carry on his duties as the head of Rumulumeni community. Eze Ndubueze Olumeni, while briefing newsmen in the presence of his council of chiefs, elders and youths, said he is a government-recognized traditional ruler and has always attended every meeting called by the government and the Traditional Rulers Council in Rivers State.
As far as this community is concerned, and as far as Abo and River State is concerned, I do my function. Any meeting we call at government house, I attend. The one the traditional rulers call, I attend. No meeting I don't attend. I attend every meeting. And also government, yes, the governor, the chief, appoint me and give me staff of office. So if I'm not fit, I don't think all this will happen. So I'm fit, and I'm telling the world that I'm performing my duty as a paramount ruler for Rumolumeni, that I'm alive, and we cannot have two paramount rulers.
Also speaking, Community Development Chairman of Rumolumeni Community, Ikechi Williams, said attempts to coronate another traditional ruler is a taboo in the community.
From 1999 to date, we have been enjoying peace. We don't want to be destabilized or running away from our communities, just like what happened in 2007. We don't want such. So Eze is fit and proper. And in a community, there cannot be two parallel governments. There cannot be two royal highnesses in a community. So at this point in time, I'm saying that all the allegations that are alleged against the paramount ruler is false. It is not true.
On his part, the chairman of Rumolumeni Standing Committee on Peace and Reconciliation, Collins Wagbara, called on the Rivers State government to call to order those saying that the paramount ruler of Rumolumeni is not fit to perform his duties.
My committee has always sat with him. This is a man that attends all functions, both local and outside. The members of Peace and Harmonization Committee stands here to say we don't support it. We are behind Eze solidly. The entire community is with him. This group that are coming up now, we are inviting the government, because they say teaching time saves 9, to call them to order. This community does not deserve anarchy. It does not deserve chaos. This thing they are doing can foment problems. We don't want it. Eze is capable. He is not deformed.
Speaking on behalf of the head of Okocha House in Rumolumeni, Kingsley Ariba explained the process of installing and crowning a king in Rumolumeni community.
Okocha House is well-structured and well-regimented house in Rumolumeni. In Okocha House, we have Rumokenda and we have Rumobil. Rumobil is vested with the powers to appoint, elect, install, remove the paramount ruler of Rumolumeni. They are the only people that invested with that power. This is Rumobil Okocha. Rumokenda is the princess. They are the biological children of King Okocha, and they don't have power to appoint themselves. They don't have power to remove themselves. They don't have power They don't have any power at all. Is the Rumobil Okocha.
In the meantime, youth leader of Rumolumeni community, Kingsley Oru, said Eze Ndubueze Olumeni has always participated in the activities of the youths in the community.
He has always encouraged us. He has always advised us. In areas where we went wrong, he has always cautioned us to do the right thing. He's a man who loves peace, and we have enjoyed relative peace in this community. We want it to remain that way. We want peace. The Royal Highness, he discharges his functions traditionally, socially, and otherwise.
Away from that, the National Association of Resident Doctors, NARD, has raised the alarm that it is being threatened by some government agencies to call off its ongoing strike. The national president, NARD, Uyilawa Okayesuri, in an interview said resident doctors are being treated unfairly by the federal government, despite making up for about 70% of all the doctors in the workforce in the country. Recall that the Minister of Labour and Employment, Chris Ngige, on Friday said that government will not hesitate to invoke the no work, no pay provision in the labour laws if the doctors fail to call off the strike. The federal government has asked all states administering the COVID-19 vaccine to stop the exercise the moment they use half of the doses allocated to them. This implies that a state that was given 100,000 doses will have to halt the vaccine rollout once the doses hit 50,000 in order for those who have received their first jab to be able to complete their vaccination. The move became necessary due to a possible delay in the supply of the next batch of the AstraZeneca vaccines. In business, figures from the National Bureau of Statistics says the total value of imported agricultural goods stood at 532.4 billion naira, while exported goods stood at 55.8 billion naira in the fourth quarter of 2020. According to the figures, the value of imported agricultural goods rose by 5.75% to 532.4 billion naira, while the value of exported agricultural goods fell by 8% to 55.8 billion naira in the fourth quarter of 2020. In entertainment, Nigerian comedian Oke Bakassi has added his voice to those criticizing President Buhari's medical trip to the UK. The comedian in a radio interview asked if anyone has heard that the president who loves his country or leading a country with substance traveled to another country for medical checkup. He also asked why the president doctors cannot be flown in or why the Aso Rock Hospital isn't well equipped. He also stated that countries in saner climes do not allow foreign nationals to touch their presidents.
And now we'll bring you news from around the world.
Everyone in England will be able to access 2 rapid coronavirus tests a week from Friday. An extension government's testing program will make kits which can provide results in around 30 minutes available for free at testing sites, pharmacies, and through the post. The health secretary said the plan would help squash future outbreaks, but critics of the program say it risks becoming a scandalous waste of money. On the news this morning, you heard that criticisms have trailed a recent comment by Chibuike Amechi calling for Rivers State to have a riverine governor in 2023. Former Nigerian President Obasanjo and Islamic scholar Gumi has met to propose solutions to Nigeria's security challenges. Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State says proceeds from kidnapping by bandits are used to fund Boko Haram activities in the northeast. On the foreign scene, we told you that COVID tests will be offered twice weekly to all in England. The news was edited by Enoho Ogbevire. I am Ifeyemi Andrew. Contact our newsroom on 0818-900-0017. Cloudy weather expected in Port Harcourt this morning. Thank you for listening. Have a great day ahead. And again, happy Easter celebration.
Through our strategic training system, the Codex Academy is a subsidiary of the